Hey Anonymai, welcome to a quick little, I won't say unboxing because I don't have a box, but a reveal video of some coins that I got back from grading. This was done at the big ANA show in Chicago a couple of months ago, and I'm just now getting around to doing the video, but what's kind of fun about it is the grades came back pretty good, just a little less than what I was hoping, but pretty darn good, and we'll get to the rest of the good news here in a second, but a good friend of mine has a big submission that he did in Chicago, and he allowed me to do 3 walkthrough grades here from some of the nicer ones from the batch of 1961. So if you go back and look for a video 1961, if you just search for that, you'll see I have a video about greatest 1961 Lincoln Cent discovery ever. This is kind of why I said that. I did not get a top pop. The top pop is 67 plus, but I got 3 67s. So right here we have a 67. Show you the whole slabs. This one is a 67 with better color in my opinion. And then lastly, 67. So now I'll take a second to zoom in and you can get a better look at these. So here's the first one. We'll do a little bit of a cartwheel rotational light. As you can see, it's glimmering, lustrous, and beautiful. This one is a deep, solid red. There's not a lot of character to the color or variety to the color. The color actually has a lot of character. That was a bad way to put it, but the steps are pretty clean. It has a few spots, but it's a very beautiful coin. Got that 67. And then the second one was my favorite. It has more color and character to it. It has a little bit more chatter than the other one, but I think that's why it wasn't the plus. You can see a little bit of shoulder chatter and a little bit on the forehead. I think that ding on the forehead is what held this back from a plus, which would have made this a multi-$1,000 coin. The stairs are pretty great. It's just really nice. That's my favorite. And then here's number 3. And it's a lot like the first in that it's just a solid red with wild luster. Off the hook luster, which is uncharacteristic for a 61 to be struck this well and have that much luster. Which is why, if you look up the price guides, these are worth what they are. I'm going to hang on to these for the time being, and I'll explain why here in a second. They will eventually be sold. Well, I'm going to hold on to one, my favorite. But I think I have more. I won't bore you with looking at each and every one of these solidly because I already showed you the graded ones. But I think I have 6 more that would hit that grade. This is one with the same type of color as my favorite. This batch didn't produce as many 67s, but the color is really attractive. Here's another one right here. Solid red. Number 3 that I would like to send in. Believe it or not, what you see in the right field, those aren't scratches, those are die polish marks. I looked at them in a loop, so that field is not scratched, it's die polish. And, you know, before you get too critical on this, I will say that one has a bit of a roller mark. I see it better in the camera than I do in person. 67 is not perfect, so I don't want you guys to think that to get a 67 you have to have a perfect coin. You don't. There is some tolerance at 67 for a little bit of contact marks or wheel mark or a couple of spots. 67 is not perfect. That one's pretty beautiful. As you can see, they're just really well struck. Very little distraction. But But yeah, I just wanted to share with you. I think I have more. Sometimes these grading companies can be a little bit stingy, so when I send in 6, I don't expect to get 6 of them back at 67. I would hope that at least there would be a couple. A majority would be nice, but if you get one, it's a little disappointing. But anyway, that's kind of my thought process on this. Currently, PCGS is backed up almost 4 or 5, going on 6 months, depending on how quickly they open up the mail. NGC is backed up like, I don't know. They say a month and a half, but really it seems longer than that. So we'll see how it goes. But I just wanted to share with you a little unveiling. Did pretty good here. You know, these are $500 coins each. So I'll get them sold probably after I figure out what happens with these. I want to hang on to one for my own collection, and hey, I found this type of thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'll let you know how this goes, along with some other coins. I might do another video before I submit my next batch to show you what I'm going to send in next. But I'll see you guys in the next video. If you don't mind hitting that thumbs up button, and I will see you in the next one. Happy hunting.